Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to hit a few yard sales and then go to Goodwill. So up first is this Imaginext. It is like a Batman place. I don't know what I was thinking. I picked it up because it was $1 and it will sell, but has it been listed? No. It's still sitting in my garage waiting to be cleaned so I can photograph it and list it. Big items like that tend to be something that sit around. I should have probably just left it behind. So I am not staring at this child's toilet. I'm kind of talking to my husband over there and trying to look at the same time. That is some orchid food that I gave him. I will keep that for personal use for my orchid. And this was not a very big yard sale. I think they just had like 3 or 4 tables, single tables set up. And so I pick up the Imaginext. And I don't show it on here, but I do end up picking up a shabby chic flat sheet. Just looking for through the books to see if there was anything that stood out. And on the other side of that table, my husband found some boxes for personal use shipping. So now we are at another yard sale. And I carry this with me, but I do end up putting it back. It's the like produce bags that's supposed to keep your produce fresh for longer. I was thinking about getting them, but I did put them back. The iced tea maker I do pick up. It was $4. Still in my death pile. So hopefully I get that out soon. So this is adorable. And that was only $1. So I picked that up. I set it down here in a minute, but I do actually take it. At this point, this is an estate sale, actually. And I'm the only one in this particular room at the time. That's why I set that back down. If there were more people, I would have carried it with me. I should have looked at those little candles. I think they were like clip-on candles for your tree. I'm looking back there at the party light. I used to sell party lights. So I knew that's what that was. Okay, so now we are at Goodwill. I'm trying to think. I don't think we were super successful here. We're gonna look at a few things. You can see there somebody had a wedding or something, all those jars wrapped in burlap. So if you're ever looking for wedding decor, you might go to Goodwill because that is what tends to happen. I see it over and over. And I should have looked at that skull right there, the Southwestern style thing. I totally missed that one completely. I think those little angels are sweet, but they just don't have any value. I liked the owl, but he had a chip. And still $3 with the chip. So I do voiceovers in Goodwill, as I've said before, because their music is louder than my voice. And when I was reviewing this footage, I will show you later, but I was just like, oh my gosh, to a price. It was a wild one. There's more of those burlap jars. Burlap wrapped jars. My mom has that false craft pattern. So those were newer. They still had the original stickers on them. I liked that glass, but with just one and $1.99, I left it behind. Oh, here we go. I believe this is false craft as well. So I was trying to show you the front. And yeah, false craft, $37.99. And then this, I really was tempted to get this. It was only $4.99. Oh, but I didn't do it because the glass dish itself had some wear, and you know, I was just kind of thinking, oh, would I want this for me to keep? But I didn't think I'd probably use it, so I left it behind. I'm hoping that was not one of the super valuable ones. I'm pretty sure I looked it up and it wasn't. I was bummed about this little guy I'm picking up. I liked him, but man, he was super damaged. So, of course, he gets left behind. I'm always so bummed when I see a really cool item and then it's damaged. That was a weird way of exiting the row. I think I was trying not to put people's faces on. Sometimes I crack myself up. The plasticware, there's usually not a ton to find here. I'm kind of more just looking for anything like, you know, that package that was there, or something that might have got put here that's new. And then over here, I do show you one thing here, but I do end up putting that back. There was just not any value there. I do carry it around for a little bit before I look it up, but it does go back on the shelf. It's a Febreze item. So this Goodwill trip was not very successful. You will see something else that I do actually pick up, but I pick it up for personal use. Not that. You know, soaps can sell, so I always am kind of looking to see if there's something that... And is that not the sweetest little recipe card holder? I contemplated that too, but it did get left behind. Right there is what we pick up, is a wind chime. I have a nephew who just loves wind chimes, so I like to always be the aunt's house that has the wind chimes, so we put a ton up all the time. So that is all I end up leaving there with, was that wind chime. So thank you so much for watching. I know it wasn't a super successful day. I did get some stuff, and clearly I still need to list them, but I appreciate you watching, and until next time, have a great day.